So, on October 26th, I saw the FNAF movie with a bunch of friends, and I'm just gonna kinda ramble about it. First things first, there will be spoilers, so if you haven't watched the movie yet and plan to, go ahead and leave. Also, this isn't really a review, I'm just kinda talking about it, like I said, rambling. That being said, I'm gonna start with the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Box, yes sir! So there was this limited edition Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Box you could get by ordering a pizza, and me and Wavy got it, and it's pretty cool. The pizza, maybe it's just the theater I went to, was solid. Like, the crunch it made was absolutely insane. There's not really much I can say about the box, but I will say, it does feel crazy holding an official Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Box. Onto the actual movie, I enjoyed it. I thought there was a lot of missed opportunities here and there, but I still enjoyed it overall. One thing I gotta say for sure is that the movie is definitely a love letter to the FNAF community. For example, the fast food restaurant Matt Pat worked at was named Sparky's, likely in reference to Sparky the dog, one of the first of FNAF's many hoaxes. There were a lot of things like that in the movie for seasoned fans. Also, to me at least, another upside is a more fleshed out protagonist and human cast. Most of the time in video game movies, extra characters will be added to the movie, usually to its detriment. But for FNAF, it actually makes sense to have more fleshed out human characters. Mike had a pretty good arc that taught him that he needed to stop chasing the past and live in the present. I didn't see Vanessa coming at all, and I like the fact that they made it clear that she knew more than she let on, even having her directly linked with the mystery of the pizzeria. And while I was originally clueless on where they were taking the whole custody subplot, it was a pretty good excuse to show the animatronics in action. On the topic of the animatronics, they looked incredible. They were really high detailed, and are just as imposing as you think they'd be. Sadly, they weren't the scariest part of the movie. That was Balloon Boy. At no point in this movie did I really get scared, but I didn't really expect to anyway, so. But they did make the animatronics out as an active threat early on. I could compliment how expressive they were, but I don't really know if that was for the best all the time. Part of FNAF 1's charm was their empty, almost expressionless faces a lot of the time. And the red eyes just felt unnecessary. Like, why not just have their eyes lit like this? Or if it was an absolute must that red was in there, why not just have it look like this? One part of the movie that left me disappointed was this scene, where Foxy was standing in the corridor. I expected him to start running down the hallway like he does in the game, but it just zoomed in on his upper half once he started. Imagine how terrifying it would have been to see him run in first person. I will say though, Freddy taking a chomp out of Max did soften the wound a little bit. Wonder if anyone watching this is a JJK fan. Also, the cupcake was insane. It literally was the most active animatronic. Like, why was it so violent? It literally didn't do anything until FNAF 4. Lastly, I want to talk about what I look forward to the most. Springtrap, or William Afton. Literally, one of my friends dressed up like this for the movie, so I'm not the only one who looked forward to his big screen debut. And honestly, he did not disappoint. When he came out of hiding, tanked that taser, pushed and beat Mike, and then started talking about some symmetry?
First I killed your brother, now I kill you. Symmetry, my friend.
I don't even know if there's a way to describe how insane that line is. I literally only have two complaints about Afton. One, I wish we got to see the full suit more, like I wish he kept the headpiece on. And William's infamous
I always come back.
Unlike the other references and callback in the movie, just kinda felt forced in there. It felt like they didn't know where to place the line, even though they had the perfect spot for it, and just kinda threw it in there. You know what I mean? Well, that's really all I gotta say about the movie. I didn't even know what to expect from it, seeing as I barely kept up with it, and made a last minute decision to see it with friends, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.